All right. How Meta just changed society forever. Orion AR glasses from Yo Boy Moon. Let me see.
2024 was the year when the smart glasses arms race truly began. For years,
Yes, this is the year it truly began because I remember a commercial specifically, and I don't remember the product name exactly. There was a glasses that came before this, and it looked something like this. Uh, this, that, and it's like if this is your head, the glass is like wrapped around, so it was like a little thing, like a little clip, and it wrapped around, and like let's say this is your eye, that's your other eye. Oh Jesus, whatever. Like that's your ear. It like came around like this, and it was like a rectangle or something. And if you wanted it to do something, you had to like say something. Like you had to say like up, up, left, right, enter. And the commercial that this thing used was like a single dude sitting on a bench with like some pigeons and shit just like around him. And every time he like said a command, or I forgot if he like said it or if he was like yelling it, the pigeons like flew away. Like it was like ah, like he was scary or something. And then I don't know what company did it. Oh Jesus! And I was like, oh wow. When I saw this commercial, I was like, oh wow, this is the future. This is it. But this is what you're gonna see. Everybody like they're fucking Dragon Ball like scouters on everybody's faces. But it's just like a clear little rectangle. But only you were able to see like what was going on the inside. But I guess that never took off. But I have no idea that this is a thing.
Snapchat, Meta, and Apple have been pouring billions into augmented reality. Up until now, the results have been underwhelming. The smart glasses we've seen have either been too expensive and heavy or so
I don't know if there is an audience for this because I think what Meta is trying to do is they are trying to bring computer and technology out into like the real world, out in public, you know, but I think the smartphone already did it. Like if I see someone wearing glasses, I would assume they're like prescription glasses or so like if you have like bad eyes, which a lot of people do, already need to have you need to have like there's multiple options. You need to have either prescription glasses, prescription contact lenses, or get some sort of like LASIK surgery. All right, and for these AR glasses to even take place, you need to not wear normal glasses. It seems you need to either have contacts, which are hit or miss between or like amongst people that have like eye issues, you know, because sometimes they're like uncomfortable. People are like, ah, I don't want to touch my eye, or you know, maybe you do get comfortable with like putting in contact lenses, but then the contact like it like rolls or something. It's like, eh. Or you just need to have money, which you know more and more so is kind of hard to come across nowadays. For LASIK surgery, you know, for astigmatism, you know, it's like your what's it like the front part of your eyeball, your lens or something is like a little like rough or it's not perfectly smooth and it causes like a blurry image to come up, but like LASIK's supposed to like fix that and like they shave a little of it off and make it smooth again. But then sometimes LASIK isn't permanent. You got to like have it like redone every so often or something like that. So you got to get the surgery again, which you need more money. So I don't know how well the AR thing, AR glasses is going to be. Like if I see someone with this type of glasses, it's like a if I see a Cybertruck out in like the wild, it's like I jerk my head and I'm like, whoa, that's there. It's you know I people with like up-to-date technologically advanced products that are on like the bleeding edge of like product and shit, it's like you would think that that person is like important, because like the Cybertruck is more, it's not just a truck, but like it's like an icon. It's symbolic of like what it means. It's like, oh, this person or business or whatever is trying to sell me something. Why do they have a Cybertruck? Oh, whatever, because you know it's traditionally, well, not traditionally, but like it's supposed to be bulletproof. So it's like, oh, that person's supposed to be important. If I see someone with these glasses on, it's like, oh, is this person so fucking important? But that like while they're out at Walmart or wherever, that they have to have a computer on their face. What do these glasses do that a smartphone doesn't do better already? You know, like if you got to take care of some business, either take care of it on your smartphone or take care of it, at home on your computer or shit, even on a laptop. But, like, I don't really see the audience of people that needs this.
Basic and straight.
It's cool. Not saying it's not cool, but it's like, why?
Down that they're just not worth buying in the first place. What hasn't changed though is their ability to invade people's privacy. In fact, it's only got.
And if you thought your smartphone was listening, imagine what these glasses are doing. They're listening and seeing and tracking your eyes. Exactly. Oh, you turn your head away from an ad. Oh, we're gonna write a rain check on that ad. We're gonna make you finish that ad. All right, that's what these glasses is gonna do. Okay, 100%. It's gonna track your eye motions.
And worse. Most recently, 2 Harvard engineers created an app that uses Meta smart glasses to find people's personal information and even their home address, just by walking past them on the street.
But did you know there was a way to use the glasses to learn personal information about strangers just by looking at them?
Is your
address shit.
Valley?
Oh shit, facial recognition with the glasses. Oh my god. Oh my god, it can just record stuff. Oh my Jesus. Oh, can I see your hand? Oh my god, I'm a palm reader actually. Let me just read your palm. Oh, let me see your thumb. There's actually some new tech out real quick that's like, there's so much information on each of your fingertips. All right, and I'm just let me record it real quick, all right? Let me, oh, it's not in the right light. Oh, the sun's this way. Oh, there we go. Now I can see your entire fingerprint and it's mine. That's how it's going to go.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes.
These are smart glasses that came out last year, but they've already got truly dystopian potential. Looks like Meta is coming first in the race. So far, their smart glasses have been the most successful of the bunch. People everywhere are starting to realize the real potential of Meta. After the failure of the Metaverse, this seems to be the next evolution of
it. Yeah, and like with these glasses, like these little circles right here, this is like the camera, and I think one side is the camera, the other side is the light, or maybe both sides are a camera. I don't know. I think Mark Zuckerberg came out and said the camera will flash a red dot whenever the camera is recording. But like, what's the solve for that? We'll just put a little black sticker or something over top of that little red light, cover it up whenever it's recording. Oh, well, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have our customers do that, so we'll just tell them not to do that. Bro, that's literally Call of Duty logic when they try to combat cheaters, all right? They come out with a little PR statement. Guys, please don't cheat in our games. We want to preserve the competitive integrity. Please don't cheat. This is Mark Zuckerberg. Guys, please don't cover up the red light whenever the glasses are recording. We want to preserve the privacy of all users that do engage with our products and don't engage with our products. Please don't cover up that red light. Motherfucker, everyone cheating, everyone covering that shit up. I can record whatever, whenever, however I want with these stupid ass glasses. Okay, shut up. You can't tell me what to do with my product that I bought with my money. You're not going to tell me how to use and not abuse or abuse my product, all right? shut up.
And it's scarily looking like the next step in technological evolution, especially because it's been helped along by their collaboration with Ray-Ban. The fact that they look like actual glasses has made them much easier for people to stomach wearing. They've also got the kinds of extras that modern tech products have.
And then also, don't you wear glasses like exclusively outside in the sun to block the sun rays? Like, if I see someone wearing these things inside or at night, they immediately look even more stupid.
Like an integrated charging case. Only the camera lens and the slightly chunkier frame give them away as tech at all. When you boil it down though, the product is still just basically an Instagram machine. It mimics some of the functions of a phone, like the speakers, the microphone, and the cameras, but the rest isn't there yet. But this isn't the
Like, it's a very cool product, I cannot lie. It's a cool product that they shove so much tech into like this small ass package. Very cool.
same for their latest prototype though. Unveiled in late September of 2024, Meta's new version in their own words is quote unquote
Bro, I almost spat out my water. Bro, those things are so chunky. This is like... Did you just buy these glasses at a dollar store? That's what they look like. They look like the glasses on the glass spinner that are just like at the top that nobody touches because they're too like big and chunky.
the first true augmented reality smart glasses. In a demonstration with The Verge, Zuckerberg was happy to show off their new tricks. They're far more advanced than the Meta Ray-Bans of course, but it means they're just too expensive to make for Meta to bother selling them.
10K.
They're still just a prototype. The most impressive feature they have though is that they can display holograms in a 70-degree field of view. The integrated
cool.
wristband seems like the best control option companies have come up with so far as well. It means you can control them through subtle gestures.
But why do you need to see holograms at a 70-degree angle? All that there would be holographic advertisements for these companies to shove in your face. Who is on the bleeding edge of making holographic augmented reality content? Literally nobody.
Gestures rather than pressing buttons you can't see on the other side of the frames.
And with that little motion, that just brings back the old days of whenever you were in school and we played that game whenever you tried to make people like look at that little symbol. Oh, I can't even fucking, okay, like that. It's like you have to do it below your waist because you can't just like shove it in someone's face because it's like too obvious. It's like, hey man, can your shoes untied, and then you like hit them with that thing, and it's like, I get to punch you. That's what that reminds me of.
It opens the door for proper augmented reality. The holograms mean that they've incorporated the last part in mobile phones that they needed, the screen, and it's the last step they needed to actually replace phones altogether, which is why people everywhere are starting to call this the new iPhone. Making videos like this takes up so much time, from all the scripting, research, clip selection, and post-production. It costs a huge amount to do all of this, and it's so time-consuming that it makes it almost impossible for anyone to even begin on YouTube. But with this latest update, InVideo AI is making video creation simpler and more exciting than ever before. InVideo AI is soon launching version 3. With the integration of generative capabilities, InVideo AI version 3 will allow you to create videos from scratch about any topic you can think of,
AI?
welcoming you to a world of endless possibilities where InVideo AI puts you in the director's seat, allowing you to make videos with boundless imagination, whether it's telling a story, explaining a topic, imaginative footage, fictional scenarios, product videos, and just so much more. Other tools like Sora or Runaway have been making promises for months, but InVideo AI version 3 is launching soon, and will be ready to be used by everyone. It doesn't just generate clips or assets, it produces fully polished, complete videos.
In a world where everything is awesome. Today, class, we're going to learn about chemistry.
It's... you can still kind of tell that it's AI because like some of the Legos are just like weird and wonky looking. Maybe I'll wait for V4, dude.
Everything is awesome. Today, class,
is this supposed to be Walter White? And like the Lego movie with like everything is awesome? Walter White is not made for like Lego. Walter White is kind of funny because he's a drug maker. I don't know what the prompt was for this person, whatever they typed in, but I don't know why I just get Walter White vibes from him, the chemistry teacher, but like Lego form, but like what the fuck was that show called? Breaking Bad is not a child show and should not be Lego-ized.
We're going to learn about chemistry.
You know,
Just come on, come with me at least with agreeing with that. Chemistry, Lego Walter White. You guys want to do some Lego blue meth? Or was it meth or crack? I don't fucking know. Some blue crack? Lego blue crack or Lego blue meth?
you no longer have to rely on multiple tools for different parts of your workflow. In Video AI version 3 is a complete solution that puts you in control. Want to create a story about a robot trying to escape a cyberpunk matrix? Now I want to add that he falls in love with a human called Mia. Now change the voiceover to my voice. With its generative capabilities, in Video AI version 3 brings your wildest ideas to life in minutes. It's like having a Hollywood production studio at your fingertips. But
Almost.
here's the best part. In Video AI version 3 is coming out in just a few weeks. That's right, this is not a promise for the future. It's a tool you can start using very soon. And you can actually try it in Video AI version 2 today for free, with paid plans starting at just $20 a month. Use my code MOON50 to double your video generation credits in your first month. And it truly does seem like the next step. Of course, they still need to make them smaller and cheaper though.
Bro, that is like, these glasses are so chunky.
And that's Zuckerberg's hope, as he revealed in an interview after the tech presentation.
But there's a pretty clear path where you're just going to use your glasses for more and more things. And
Am I, Mark? Am I?
over time, I think the glasses are also going to be able to be powered by wrist-based wearables or other wearables. So you're going to wake
What do you mean wrist-based wearables? Like, I'm going to be able to have the glasses that use power on my face and then carry around a wrist battery that is I don't know, like a little wristband. It's like, oh, I need to charge my glasses. Okay, they're charged. I mean, I can commend and I respect the drive and the hustle and the belief that he has for these items. I just don't know if the general population of people needs it. I mean, nobody could have guessed that the smartphone could have been like this monumental and that literally everybody has a smartphone. Even homeless people have smartphones. But I don't know if we're going to... Bro, imagine these glasses take off and you eventually see the homeless people with these glasses. Oh my God.
up one day 10 years from now, and you're not even going to need to bring your phone with you.
The end goal for companies like Meta is for smart glasses to pretty much replace phones. They've said so much themselves.
When phones became the primary computing platform, we didn't get rid of computers.
No.
We just kind of shifted, right? So at some point in...
Yeah, I mean, laptops exist, towers exist, like desktops exist still. If you want like more power.
the early 2010s, I noticed that I'd be sitting at my desk in front of my computer and I'd just pull out my phone to do things.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen, it's not like we're going to throw away our phones, but
Yeah.
I think slowly you're going to wake up one day 10 years from now and you're not even going to need to bring your phone with you. I think there will just be this sort of gradual shift to glasses becoming the main way that we do computing.
Being the company
Well,
that brings
of course
new products
you
to the
think
market,
that because you're making the product, Mark. Of course you're gonna say that.
guarantees billions in revenue. In the same interview, Zuckerberg was asked how much Meta had already spent on virtual reality and smart glasses. He could only reveal that it was over $5 billion. It's an investment that's clearly put them towards the front of the
5 billion ain't nothing. That's for damn sure.
pack. But who are Meta actually competing with? Well, you've probably heard of the Vision Pro, Apple's first venture into the market, and
Yeah.
we've made a bunch of videos about this. And
Yeah.
Apple's not a company that usually spends money on gimmicks, so it shows they really think that this technology could be the next big thing. But their approach seems to be very different so far,
Yeah.
and kind of worse. Instead of sticking
Yeah,
to
the whole virtual reality thing is like something you do in the privacy of your home. These glasses are supposed to be something that you put on your face and take out into public. And I think the main giveaway is like the thick rim, not rims, but like I don't know what this part of the glasses is called. Like the arms. It's like thick, chunky arms.
The idea of smart glasses, they've decided to get the technology and full VR functionality there first. Now they're just working on making them much smaller and hopefully cheaper over time.
And also, these are like, just thinking out loud here, it's going to be insanely easy to steal these off of somebody's face. They're just, it is going to be a thing if these become popular. At least with the phone, you shove that shit in your pocket, and you gotta have like some sort of like pickpocket skills. With this shit, someone just gonna be like, yoink, and then just book it. Like, just think, if you just set your smartphone, like, as a remote control fan. Okay, just set your smartphone on your head. Set like a remote on your head, and it's gonna, like, someone's just gonna walk up and be like, yoink, mine now, and just book it. That's what's gonna happen.
Looking at the Vision Pro, they've got a long way to go. Whilst what they can do is impressive, they're far too large to comfortably wear for any long amount of time. Don't even think about carrying them around, unless you want to bring the external battery pack with you as well, and also just look like a complete weirdo walking around.
Yeah, if I see someone like this, there's no way. You are not that important, bro. You're not that guy. You're not that guy, pal.
With this giant headset.
It's crazy that this is actually a real thing being shipped. Like, first Meta started doing it, now Apple's doing this.
Then there's Snapchat. With less money to throw around, it does seem like they're still trying to catch up. They've named their newest product Spectacles, and they're very similar to Meta's new smart glasses.
Bro, look at these glasses. It's like, if I, as a 5-year-old, were to draw a picture of glasses, and I took like a crayon, it would be like this. This is what I would draw. They're just so chunky.
While their functionality is impressive, it does come with a few catches.
Yeah.
They're only selling them to app developers right now.
And look, what is that? Is that like PlayStation 1 graphics? With like Legos and shit to... Bro, the moment you get like some Unreal 5.5 on here, then I'll be impressed. 100%, dude. Get some Unreal 5.5 in here. And then, yeah, then we'll be good.
And the 40-minute battery life means most consumers wouldn't really want them anyway. It's easy to get taken in by the potential of tech and the things we could do in the future with them. But as we've already seen with Meta's Ray-Bans, there's already massive potential for abuse. By connecting the live stream feature from the glasses to a set of AI programs and database searches, 2 Harvard engineers managed to create the perfect tool for stalking. Just from someone's face on the street, they could pull information off the internet like their name, employment history, hobbies, and even their home address.
Wait, are you Betsy? Oh, okay. I think I met you through like the Cambridge Community Foundation, right? Yeah. It's great to meet you. I'm Kane.
Oh wait. So do you happen to be the person working on like minority stuff for like Muslims in India at all or something? Yeah. Really? Yeah. Are you Kashif? Yes. Oh, I've read your work before. It's super cool. I'm Anfu. Nice
Holy shit.
But what made this even worse was the fact that the victim had no idea it was even happening. The engineers could then use that information to pretend they knew the person and make them more susceptible to scams or really any other kind of social manipulation. Now, they weren't actually trying to stalk people. They were just trying to warn the public about what you can already do with this sort of technology. But the next people to use smart glasses in this way might not be so altruistic. But why have all these companies spent so much money on a product that's never really caught on? Any tech company should know that smart glasses are an easy way to waste billions of dollars. Google proved that over 10 years ago when they tried to launch Google Glass. But the technology just wasn't there.
Was this the thing that I'm thinking of? It was. Look at it. It's like a little tiny scouter from DBZ. Google. What does the glasses say about his power level? No, he's a brokey. Just let him go.
They couldn't overlay things onto what you could already see. Instead, they were more like having a much smaller, much worse phone attached to your face. And they just look really stupid as well. But what really turned people off were the problems with privacy. With Google Glass, it really wasn't...
Wait a sec. I'm sorry. Okay, that one was too fucking good, dude.
clear to other people when they were recording. Wearing them meant you were pointing a camera at everyone all the time. It just made people uncomfortable.
I see your
They
Johnson.
became a joke overnight, with Google pretty much washing their hands off the project not long after their release. But even with how hard they flopped, it didn't stop other tech companies tinkering with the idea. Ever since, we've seen improvement after improvement. Batteries, processors, and cameras have gotten smaller and more powerful. But what's more is that years of people's privacy getting worn away has conditioned people enough to be okay with them. You can't walk down the street anymore without getting spotted by someone's doorbell camera.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
anything remotely interesting happens, everyone gets their phone out to record it.
Oh yeah, if you thought everyone is connected to the internet now with like everyone having a smartphone and whipping that shit out anytime something happens to catch something embarrassing, bro, like at least with the phone, you gotta be like, okay, phone, I gotta hit the side button to turn it on. I mean, I don't even do this, but like, I don't know how. There's probably a feature on it, like to whip out my phone and start like instantly recording. Like you whip out your phone, hit like the button. I don't know if it's like volume up in power or volume down in power, but I know that's like, I don't know. But like, you would want to whip that shit out and start recording, bro. If you got the glasses on, it's less button presses to like start recording, because that right there is one of the key things that companies try to do to get you to like, I don't know, buy products from them. So like Amazon kind of did this already with the buy now button. The goal is to reduce the amount of button presses that the consumer has to go through in order for them to like get the product. So what Amazon did is eventually, I think this happened like 5-10 years ago or something. They just added a buy now button, and as long as you pre-filled like your credit card, your address, and all that shit, it would just be like buy now. Okay, that's one. All your information's loaded up. Just follow through with purchase or whatever that button is called. So it's 2 button presses right now. So buy now and then confirm. Bro, with like these glasses, all you're gonna do is like the glasses are gonna be on your face already, and then it's just gonna be like, I would say like 1 or 2 taps to start recording. I mean, I don't know how fast it is like right now with like current smartphones. Like maybe it's already like 1 or 2 taps, but like you gotta like get it out of your pocket or out of your purse or whatever. But with the glasses, it's already on your face. So if you see something like shiesty happening, like something unjust or something funny or whatever, and you need like video evidence, you just like you just turn that shit on, and it's super easy.
It's why so many people kicked up a fuss when Google Glass was released, but just 10 years later and nobody really cares anymore. Privacy is just a boring word. So maybe some of the barriers between smart glasses and mass adoption have been broken down, but it still doesn't explain why the tech giants have been so invested in them in the first place. Well, the answer lies in their potential. When a new tech product or service actually catches on, it's usually because it made something we were already doing even more convenient. People could already order whatever food they wanted to their homes before Uber Eats or DoorDash came along. In fact, it was easy, it just involved knowing a number and making a phone call. It's not like the delivery apps have even changed this process in any real way. Instead, they changed the user experience. By taking over every part of the process except actually making the food, they created a whole new product. Even after the investor money ran out and they massively increased the prices, it didn't really matter. People just got used to the convenience, and there's enough people who are willing to pay extra just for that. Most successful tech products have done this in some way too. They've taken something people did before and made it slightly easier, and it's made the whole world addicted to speed and convenience, and it's changed nearly everything we consume. We used to read newspapers. Now most people just read headlines on social media. People used to watch hour-long TV shows and they thought it was rotting their brains. Now the youngest generation only watch TikTok videos and YouTube shorts. All of these things have caught on because they're quicker. It doesn't matter if the quality is way worse or that they actually cost way more. Convenience is always king. Whatever's easiest is always best for the market. Then,
the path of least resistance is the path that most people will take in order to achieve their goal.
And there are those rare products that change the whole landscape, creating a whole new type of product that changed lives forever, like the iPhone or the original Nintendo. These are the products that tech companies really want to get behind despite the risk and the cost, as the potential payout is just too massive to ignore. True smart glasses could be both of these things. By overlaying digital information onto the real world, they could eventually replace smartphones entirely. Instead of having to Google anything or use your phone, your AI assistant could handle it all for you.
Then I can put a recipe together for you. I found several ingredients. Let me make a recipe.
That's actually pretty cool. Like, just looking at some ingredients, be like, yo, make me a meal with this shit. Okay, so how do you fuck with this? Okay, you know, because, like, cats and dogs and, like, weird animals and, like, snakes can be food. So how do the glasses go with that? If you have, like, because this is, like, conventional shit. Like, what the fuck is matcha? Is that like matcha powder? Dates, banana, pineapple, cacao powder, oats. Okay, whatever. But what are you gonna do? You know what's funny? In order to like do this and give it like a good demo, I do believe that this is all like vegan bullshit. You know, how is this little piece of tech gonna play when you have like different animals into the mix? Or you know how like some meats look kind of similar to other meats, like especially with like different like cuts or slabs or whatever. You're supposed to cook them differently. How do you think the glasses is gonna be able to tell each one apart? You know, between like snake, alligator, rabbit, deer, buffalo, beef, cow, pork, pig, bacon, and all this other shit, turkey. Like, how is that going to come into play with animal meats?
Would see what you see, and AI could get you the information you need much faster than a phone ever could. Instead of Googling which train you need to catch, for example, the right one would be highlighted right in front of you. Then there's whole new things they can add. Pretty soon AR glasses will have inbuilt subtitles. With AI interpreting audio for you, it would be a gift to anyone hard of hearing. They could even become auto translators, displaying what people say in your own.
That part is actually cool, like the auto translate, but we already have auto translate. You already have that feature on your smartphone.
Language right in front of your eyes. Then there's the convenience angle. Taking everything a phone does and putting it right there in your vision would take away one of the last barriers between us and the digital world. You won't even need to open your phone or your computer to chat with your friends, read social media, or even watch a video. But for all of these potential benefits,
I think what's the next iteration of this? I think it's going to be shove all of this tech into like a contact lens. So you can just like, because contact lens, and I don't think anybody's stealing a contact lens that's in someone's eye. Okay, that's the next iteration. I don't think that'll be in my lifetime. Maybe eventually, but like not now. I don't know. Maybe with like the exponential growth of technology, maybe we'll see it. I don't know. But that, I think that's the next iteration. Take this glasses thing and just shove it in your eye. And then if you didn't think they were tracking your eye movements then, when the tech is just lying on top of your body at all times, it's tracking everything.
there's still the question of cost. Obviously, truly impressive smart glasses will be very expensive. The eye-watering $3,500 price tag that Apple gave the Vision Pro is likely to stick around for a while longer, but the true cost won't come from your wallet. Smart glasses are the next step in big tech's war against privacy. It isn't the products that have really made their billions, it's the data they've extracted and sold to advertisers. The products are just the only way they can convince people to give it up. A lot of the value for companies like Meta lies in the biometric data everybody gives them. Take the inward-facing cameras. These are needed for eye tracking so that the glasses know what you're looking at, but it'll also mean they'll be taking a facial scan. Then there's the eye tracking itself. It'll tell companies exactly what interests you on a subconscious level. Advertisers would surely love to know what specific ads keep your attention for the longest and what parts of the advert you're looking at. In the worst cases, they'll be able to see through.
Is there a hot girl in it? I'm looking at the hot girl. This is not a fucking surprise to advertisers. What are we doing? We're just making up shit. You know where I'm looking. I'm looking at the hot girl. End of story.
Through your eyes, learning everything there is to know about your life. Of course, that's still a good few years away. Other than more people having cameras strapped to their faces, smart glasses don't pose more of a risk to your privacy than other modern technology does. Right now, you could just use a hidden camera to do the same thing that Harvard students managed to do with Meta smart glasses. It's the AI tools that did the work of matching the face and searching through the internet. The details those programs found were already publicly available online. It all just put them in one place. It shows that a big part of the problem is with people posting their own personal information rather than the glasses themselves. The glasses didn't actually suck the information out, they just acted as the first part in a long chain of creepy processes, all separate from the glasses themselves. The potential for abuse and societal damage is still very high though. In the philosopher David Chalmers' book Reality Plus Virtual Worlds and the Problems of Philosophy, he lays out just one of the terrifying possibilities. His vision of a possible future is unfortunately easy to imagine. If no one company wins the race for smart glasses and none of them end up dominating the augmented reality market, there will be multiple competitors. Just like with mobile phones today. The difference is though that they'll all offer their own version of digital reality overlaid onto the real world, which will each be separately owned and managed by the companies. As Chalmers says, in Facebook reality there may be a virtual piano at a certain location in Washington Square. In Apple reality there may be a virtual sign at the same location. In Google reality there may be nothing there at all. This is the end game for smart glasses. They will give companies the ability to create their own layers of reality for people to buy into. The clear benefits of this technology, just like with other technology, will come at a steep price. If you want the auto translation features or the AI assistant, then it will mean letting one of these companies change how you see the world. Considering how much they've already abused the power they've taken, it's not exactly a very comforting thought. Such a massive change to society.
I never noticed this, but like, look at these waters. I didn't know there was a, what is this, a United Nations brand of bottled water? I did not notice this.
Is going to make the cultural divisions that social media creates even worse. The echo chambers and the algorithms only showing people what they want to see. That'll all be right there in people's worlds, rather than just on their phones and in their computers. Before all of this can happen though, the technology needs to—
Bro, imagine all these different companies offering you a different reality. And you think society is already segmented right now between like Android users and iPhone users? There's going to be even more with all these glasses start jumping into the mix. My reality is the right reality, you know?
to catch up. There's still quite a few problems left to solve. The first is the battery problem. The kinds that we can mass produce today just don't hold enough of a charge to power true AR technology for very long. Even the bulkiest, most well-powered smart glasses they're prototyping only last for an hour or two without any external power source. It used to seem like the AI parts of the idea were going to take the longest, but with the massive improvements we've seen recently, that seems less likely. Of course, AI would either need lots of power or would need to be hosted on the cloud, but either way, it'll involve a lot of energy being used, so it's another cost they have to work around. AI still isn't reliable either. It hallucinates and makes things up, so you can't really trust it on its own. If a company's AI smart glasses started making things up, it could lead to disaster pretty quickly. Even if all the other problems were solved today, being used,
let me
so
see
it's
this.
another cost they have to work around. AI still isn't reliable either. It hallucinates.
Okay, I had no idea this is the thing. What is AI hallucination? AI hallucination occurs when an AI system fabricates details or generates false information from data, often as a result of processing errors or misapplications of learned patterns that aren't actually present in the input it receives. This phenomenon typically arises within machine learning models when they make confident predictions or identifications based on flawed or insufficient training data. Hallucinations in AI can manifest in various forms, from image recognition systems seeing objects that aren't there to language models generating nonsensical text that seems coherent. These errors highlight the limitations of current AI technologies and underscore the importance of robust training data sets and algorithms. Oh, okay.
And makes things up, so you can't really trust it on its own. If a company's AI smart glasses started making things up, it could lead to disaster pretty quickly. Even if all the other problems were solved today, people still wouldn't want to rely on smart glasses for their entire life, considering how inconsistent AI can be. These problems will eventually get solved. We've already seen the proof of concept, but it still isn't clear though how long that will—
Bro, this little hologram of—
solved. We've already seen the proof of concept.
Bro, this hologram of Mark Zuck is way better than that metaverse version of Mark Zuckerberg by a mile. It is so much better.
But it still isn't clear though how long that would take to happen. It could be a matter of a few years, or it could take decades if progress really stalls. But the progress of technology and how many people are using it isn't ever a straight line up. It happens slowly at first, with only early adopters and enthusiasts opting in at first. But then as it gets more convenient than other technology, the ball gets rolling. And soon enough, it's strange not to use it, and still refusing can mean you get left behind. It's what's happened with the internet, mobile phones, and pretty much every other big technological revolution of the past century. Over that time, it's only gotten faster. It took years and years for cars to really catch on. Televisions became popular much faster though, and mobile phones were even quicker than that. If Zuckerberg and most of the other tech billionaires are to be believed, smart glasses and augmented reality.
Wait, what does his shirt say?
Other tech billionaires are to
I can't. What the fuck does his shirt say? Ain't Zuck. What is this?
Or even quicker than that. If Zuckerberg and most of the other tech billionaires.
God damn it. God dang it. This. What does his shirt say? A nut Zuck ain't neither? God damn it. This seems like funny, but it's probably not funny. But just the fact that he has his own like last name abbreviated on his shirt, it kind of seems funny.
As are to be believed, smart glasses and augmented reality are just the next rung on the ladder. While they do have the potential to create new problems, the greatest danger lies in them making the problems we already have worse. But even then, the technology promises more concrete benefits than other recent developments like social media.
Oh shit.
2020.
Okay. That was pretty cool. Okay, so be on the lookout for AR glasses in the future. They're getting better. They're pretty chunky. They're kind of noticeable, but they are getting better, and they are the potential next iteration, next groundbreaking thing for technology. Potentially. But, bro, if you see someone with these type of glasses and you think you can outrun them, just yoink that shit. Oh, kid, don't do that. But yeah, I had no idea that there was like so much attention being put on these things. I don't know. We'll see whether or not they'll take off. But good video as always, dude, for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, later.